Hello, this is Shar from the Real Kitchen for Real People. I wanted to bring back to you the continuation of the cornbread dressing. And in this pot, I have boiled my chicken thighs and I've skinned them and just uh, shredded the chicken in here. And also, I've added my chicken broth, 2 quarts of the chicken broth, and then I added a tablespoon of the better than bouillon, the chicken flavor, into this, and then I let it cook and boil a little bit more. Just let it cook on medium for a little while until you get your cornbread over in the bowl mix. Okay, in this large bowl, you're gonna take your cornbread dressing out of the freezer. Remember, we put them we put it in the sandwich bag, and that's what it looks like. You take it out. And you might want to take it out like an hour before you use this package. So what I'm going to do is just dump it in a large bowl, which is you already have your vegetables in there, your seasonings and everything is already in the bowl. And so this is what it looks like before you add your chicken broth. Now at this point, you can, if you want, you can add a little more black pepper and sage. It just, as you add your chicken broth, what you need to do is just taste it to, and just season it to your uh, taste. Because everybody have different taste buds. So if it's not salty enough, then you add a little more salt or pepper or sage. And you shouldn't have to add any more vegetables unless you just want to add some additional uh, pimentos or, rice, whatever different added ingredients people add to their dressing. But this is my spin. I'm not adding any other vegetables to it because I think that's enough. Okay. Okay, in a bowl, I'm going to add my eggs to this mixture. I have 3 beaten eggs, and I'm going to add it to the mixture. Okay, while I'm mixing my egg in the dressing, I want to turn on my slow cooker so that it'll be hot when I get ready to pour my dressing in it. And I usually cook my slow cooker cornbread dressing for 4 to 5 hours. You just have to stir it and keep checking it, and it turns out really fluffy and delicious. So now I'm going to finish adding my liquids to my dressing. Okay, now I'm going to add 2 cups of milk, whole milk, skim milk, or whatever kind of milk you use. And kind of mix that in there. And it dressing is kind of used by ear. It's just whatever have a consistency you want. You want it to be kind of loose when you put it in your slow cooker so it won't scorch. Okay, so that's the way it's looking so far. Let me get a different. So far, that's how it's gonna look. Now I'm getting ready to add my chicken broth. Okay, I've added my chicken broth and I'm gonna stir it up in the dressing. And see, you have your pieces of chicken in there from the thigh. So this is a perfect consistency that I want for my slow cooker. Now, you might not want it this loose when you're cooking it in the oven, but this is the consistency I want for my slow cooker. Okay, and you just stir that all up in there. Make sure your egg is in there. Stir it up in there really good. Like that. And like I said, this 2-part Head Start dressing mix is perfect because you don't wear yourself out on that special occasion day. So all I had to do was take my dressing mix out of the freezer, let it sit for about an hour, and then while that's sitting out an hour, I cooked my chicken thighs and chicken broth, and that's it. You add your eggs and your milk, and you're on your way. So now what I'll do is taste it right now and see if I have enough sage in it. Let's see. Okay, I'm gonna add just a little bit more sage, just a little. Looks like it's gonna be like maybe a half a teaspoon more. And then I'm gonna stir that in, and that's gonna do it. Stir that in, and then I'm gonna pour it in my slow cooker and let it cook for 4 to 5 hours. So while you're doing your other vegetables and stuff that you're having, this could be cooking and out of the way. So that's why I like cooking it in there. Plus it makes it real fluffy. Your dressing is real fluffy. It's not dried out. It seems like I just can't do the oven because I don't seem to cook it correctly in the oven. It dries out on me too fast. So this is the way my spin on my mom's recipe combined with my mother-in-law's recipe and mine. So this is a triple recipe. So I'm gonna pour it in the slow cooker. Before you pour it in there, you might want to spray it a little bit with Pam so it won't stick. Okay, I've sprayed my inside of the slow cooker, as you can see, and now I'm gonna just pour my cornbread dressing in there till it reaches the top. Look like it's just the perfect amount for the slow cooker. Okay. So this is what it'll look like in here. And then what I'm going to do is melt a half a stick of butter, and I'm going to drizzle it on the top. Okay, I'm going to drizzle my melted butter on the top. Okay, and then I'm going to put my top on my slow cooker, and I have it on high. Put my top on there, and I have it on high, and I'm going to let it stay there, and I'll check it every hour. You just come in and stir it, and to kind of go around your sides, because usually in a slow cooker your sides cook first, so you want to kind of swirl around like that and move it to the middle, and then kind of do that like every hour. So, and then after that, you just turn it off and keep it on warm, and it's ready to serve with your dinner. So this is my way of cooking cornbread dressing, and I hope this was helpful to you. It saves a lot of time and it's delicious on top of that. So I wish everyone happy holiday, happy Thanksgiving, happy Christmas, whenever you view this video, whatever season it is, it's a happy season to you. I send my love, and I appreciate your views. So if you haven't already subscribed, do so you can continue to get these delicious homemade scratch recipes from the real kitchen for real people. And if you like this, please thumbs ups, and let me know what your spin is on your dressing, and also comment on it and let me know. And for sure, share it with a friend or family member. And without further ado, we're going to get going on this special day of Thanksgiving. So I send my love.